Ireland Alternative Timeline Season 3 Episode 5 Europe is Calling. Okay, so what the hell am I be doing now? So basically I was on the show the last day and I was having a little conversation with someone and they were saying, what are we doing about Europe? What? Well, you know the way we're kind of a bit fucked when it comes to the old Europe thing. The way, you know, we're in a bit of a deadly position, if you know what I mean. But, well, yeah, I do know what you mean by that, yeah. What I mean, I'm saying is that maybe we might want to do something about ourselves, because we're sitting back here and we're letting the British just do their fucking thing. But here's the thing, what I want to know is, why exactly should we let them just organise our future? Why not? I know we're kind of involved, but why should they be involved? You know, I want to keep the connection with them. Sure, that's good. If we didn't, we'd be in a bit of a tricky situation. But I understand that. But why exactly can't we be part of Europe? But this was discussed before. They don't want that. I don't fucking care if they don't want that. We're part of their kingdom. The United Kingdom, we're part of that. So why don't we just... doesn't make sense to me why we aren't allowed to just have that connection with them and then we're part of Europe. Well, that way, it's a win-win for them. They get us a connection with Europe, and, you know, that means goods can be transferred into Northern Ireland and then transferred to Britain. Meaning Britain has to suffer absolutely no import tax. You see what I mean? Win-win for them. They get the tax, they get a lack of tax, and we get some of the goods that they now have to buy off our companies. You see what I mean? That means all we have to do, make a law, you can't build a company here. That means all English businesses that are built here, I know, profits are going to go up, okay? And then we set up companies. I got a couple of people, they're ready to go, you know? A couple of, Northern Irish transport companies, they'd love this, wouldn't they? Well, yeah, now that you mentioned it. I guess I could work in some ways, but what about politically speaking? Where are the politicians? So, that's the thing. It doesn't affect Britain really that much. It affects us. Sure, we're in control of Britain is in control of us, but still. Yeah, I know, but look, it's just, I'm not sure if they'd let us, be part of Britain. So be part of the EU. Look, here's the thing. The Conservatives wouldn't. No, I agree with you there. The Conservatives would never let us do this. But this isn't the Conservatives. The party that's in there now would be willing to. I mean, I know. I found out actually, the power they gave us. Yeah? That was actually the other party. They threatened them. What? Yeah. You see, the thing is, I had a little talk with your man, the leader of the party, and he said, your man actually threatened him. And I said, well, okay, and why are you telling me this? And he said, well, I told him I couldn't get rid of him myself, because then he just published the things about me. But what if I got you to get rid of him? I said, well, I can't get rid of him. He's part of a different party to mine. And he said, well, can you undermine him? I said, no, I wouldn't do that. That's breaking democracy. But then he did threaten me, though, himself. What? He said, if ever that man was to lose power, and get out of power, and if I was to ever speak word of this, then he'd take away my power. He'd take away the whole power of the country. Right? So, but what's this got to do with it? What I'm just saying is, I don't know that we allow us themselves, because you see, I don't know, that's the thing. This is just a proposal. I'm just saying this is a proposal. I'm just saying, do you think that's a good idea? Because it seems like a win-win for them. I mean, some of the goods obviously is a bit of an issue, but, what about the whole border with Ireland? That is a problem, because fucking hell, these extreme unionists, they really did the piss out of me, that. They're just going, come for fuck's sake, to understand. Not every single connection to another country means we want to unify with a fucking country. Like, seriously, it really pisses me off. You know what? Do you know what it's like to have every single moment of your life being spent just looking at these fucking pieces of foolish shit and wondering, why are you like this? I mean, I know you do experience it yourself, but like, don't you think? It's very annoying to me. Just don't understand it. I mean, I understand if this was a trade deal with another country, but it's not. It's a country we're literally bordered with. We've got a border with them. That's like some idiot talking about Switzerland saying, oh yeah, no, there's a border between Switzerland and us. We don't want that, or we want that. We don't want to break down the border. We want trade deals with them. Like, for fuck's sake, you understand? You have a fucking border with them. It's a border. It's a pretty important thing. You can't just say, oh no, we're not pleased with that. You're loosening up the border. But yeah, that's what happens when you have a fucking border with someone. It's a physical border. You know? If I was a fly, I could fly across between the north of Ireland and the Republic. That would be fine for me. It wouldn't be fine for a human, because, you know, there'd be people there if they want that. Apparently they seem to do, because they don't seem to understand it's a fucking serious thing. So I think that we might get off that issue. It also means that if you are part of it, it means that, it's unlikely I could do much, you know? Because it means I just don't know. Just don't know at all. It's just very worrying to me. Very worrying. Jesus! You can't comprehend. It's just very, very worrying. Well, I know, I guess talk with one of the people involved. Yeah, I guess I will. Actually, you know what? That'd be great, actually. Could you arrange the meeting with them? Oh, yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, that'd be good, yeah. Okay. So, I was wondering if maybe, you know, you might consider letting us have a vote on re-entering the EU. Well, I'm not sure if that would be possible. You see, currently there's a bit of an issue with that. It's that we've left. So really, independence, yes, but even then you just have to ask us if you wanted independence. So, you know. Yeah, well, I was thinking more along the lines of if you change the rules over that, say let your how would I put this, member states to rejoin the union. Because here's the thing, people might look at your little union you have here as a bit of a threat, because, you know, you're a bit dictatorial. And here's the thing, what do you think would happen if someone said, well, what if Britain was to stop being so controlling? Because, you know, we were all part of the EU, all together as a big happy family. Not really happy, you were never happy, were you? But, you know, the point is that at least we had the position of this. We had a bit of a connection with some of the other countries in Europe. So sometimes people were a bit happy over that. And now, you see, some people are campaigning for a bit of a change. So I was wondering if maybe you might consider bending the rules a little bit, you know, for good old Northern Ireland, you know? Bending the rules a bit so that we could have a little bit of a rejoin of the EU. Because, you know, that'd be nice, you know? I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying you're not saying, oh, please. I'm just saying, would you consider it? Well, yes, I guess we might consider it, but it wouldn't come soon. What? It wouldn't come soon. I'm afraid something like this would take some time. First of all, I need to wait a while before someone will go, oh, look, you went with them, and it's a conspiracy. So first of all, I need to wait a while, and then I'd have to introduce it like perhaps we'd allow freedoms for some of the countries to rejoin the European Union, and then we'd have to ban some of the politicians and all this sort of stuff, and they would have to go through and then pass. And then, of course, we'd have to say, well, you know, we will continue to support you. And then once again, we'd need to vote on you leaving our union. What was that? Well, I thought you meant you'd leave the union and you become part of Europe. No, we'd continue to stay part of you. But sorry, sir. No, we don't actually want to have a barrier with you. Don't you understand? We'd be part of Europe. You'd own us, right? So, we would be part of Europe. So you could say, a company in England, right, could say, okay, so we want to order some supplies. Now France is going to place a bunch of export tax and they're going to charge us a bunch of money for getting their products from that country, from France. Now, France won't charge the products that are ordered from a company in Northern Ireland. So they end up going to employ some company in Northern Ireland to buy in all these products, and that means that company's then able to say, here you go, here's your products, that's tax-free. Because there'll be zero tax between England and Northern Ireland, because there will be one united area, and there'll be zero tax between all the European countries and Northern Ireland. Would be your gateway between Europe and Europe. All the pro-European people, they could go down holidays, get citizenship in Northern Ireland. You've just got your ticket. Damn, do you? Obviously, the agreement would actually possibly write that out. What I'm saying is that will be one possible thing. Right, well, yes, I guess that could be done, but what I'm saying is you would need to have your that would need to be allowed by the Westminster government, and then the House of Lords, and then it would have to be passed by your own people and your government, and then of course you'd have to be allowed by Europe to join, and we'd have to allow we could always, revoke that thing until you've joined. We can revoke it at any time, so that's the point. So technically, you'd be. It's unlikely it'd happen. I'm just saying. Well, if you could consider it, that might be a good thing. Well, I'll put it on the schedule, I guess. Okay, then that's great then. Anyway, I have to go. Yes, Jameson. Well, I was just going to talk with the Northern Ireland politicians. Yes, apparently they want me to allow them to rejoin with the EU. Yes, I know. Political suicide, eh? Yes. Well, could you just plop it on the schedule that we keep just for all those policies so that we can say afterwards if they go a little pear-shaped, that we can say, oh, well, we were considering them. We just didn't have enough time. Yes, that one. Oh, really? Is that still on it? Oh, interesting, isn't it? Well, I guess I'll actually take a look at that. Yes, you can bring it to my desk. Thank you. Thank you for listening to this Smithco fiction political show. Northern Ireland Alternative Timeline was created by Smithco, with Smithco doing all the stuff involved. If you enjoyed this video, or just didn't enjoy it but want to view others, you can visit the YouTube channel. You can look at other episodes, other videos. You can subscribe and other things. You can enjoy content. And, there are other episodes available. There are other content available. And it's available on the Smithco YouTube channel. In fact, some of it is educational, some of it is entertainment, and more. So remember, go ahead, be informed.